This is Andreas Welch from Intelligence Briefing, and next up I'm talking to Teresa from Collibra. So join me now.
Teresa, it's so great to meet you. I know you lead product for AI governance at Collibra. And in simple terms, what does governing AI actually mean?
What we typically see is that teams start to use AI all over the place and they go fast. These tools are relatively easy to adopt and things happen quickly. But also very quickly, companies lose control of what is actually happening, right? So what governing AI means is to bring structure to that and really allow for teams to understand what they're doing, what's happening, and where. So I often explain it a bit like, I like this Formula One, like parallel. Like if you have like the driver and the strategy person in a different radio frequency,
Right.
they're not going to use optimally all the information that they have. So governing AI is about putting all those signals together, set the rules of the game, and have that view of your AI ecosystem.
It's so important these days when everybody's working on AI. We also want to talk a little bit about agentic AI. I saw that you have a new MCP server that's out for agents to query governed metadata. What does that look like in practice?
So through our MCP server, an agent can query and really pick the right data set, right? Because we know that there's something that there is in organizations, sprawl of information.
Yes.
So the same problem that a human has, an agent has, right? Like how to pick the right data for the right use case. And that is what MCP helps with. Agents don't pick blindly what there is, the Collibra context that we can serve through MCP. This gets much better and things get more accurate and faster.
So it sounds like there's more democratization to data and access as well, while still ensuring that it's governed and you actually know who has access to what and what they're allowed to do with it.
Exactly.
Now, governance, right, comes very, very close to things like regulation. We've seen the EU AI Act, we've seen the NIST RMF, we've seen regulation on a state level, and it's not always easy to get all of that together. I know you talk a lot about data governance here at Collibra. What is that all about, and how can you turn the complexity of regulatory patchwork into something that's actionable and that companies can act on?
So, first of all, I think we have evolved further than data governance or AI governance. Obviously, data need to be governed, clean, have quality.
Right.
All of this to be used by AI. There's NIST that is a standard, while the AI Act is a regulation, so they have different consequences. But we drive with this data confidence story from Collibra, and we provide assessment frameworks that our customers can use for their different use cases and asset types, for AI investments, let's put it that way. So we help them apply these frameworks from early on as we provide these frameworks out of the box. And then they can also add their own, because let's face it, companies have those external standards and regulations that they need to comply to. But there's also a lot of internally standards, policies, viewpoints, risk posters, and all of this. And that is very personal to every organization. Collibra allows them to showcase that personality and allow their processes to really cover for all of that.
Teresa, thank you very much for your time and for getting some additional insights on how Collibra thinks about AI agents and governance. It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much.
Same here.
Hi.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.